Well, hello, friend. Get that shiny.
What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. Now today we got a special one for you from our good buddy at BlackMass Paydirt, Jonathan Friend. Now we picked up from him one of his half-gram bags of Paydirt, about 3/4 of a pound of dirt, half-gram of gold guaranteed. And there you go. Now let's go over the description real quick. I'll throw that up on the side here while I read it off. BlackMass Paydirt. These bags are comprised of natural gold-bearing dirt from Cottonwood Creek in Cottonwood, California. Many years ago, a large amount of gold was pulled straight from the creek, and today he is still pulling natural gold out of it. The dirt collected in 5-gallon buckets, left alone till the bags are ordered. So this is raw Paydirt. The dirt has a good amount of black sands naturally in it. It's unsearched. Sands from Wisconsin can also be added if you want it tougher. So you got to ask him, and he'll add some more black sands to it for you. Each bag is guaranteed a minimum amount of gold with a possibility of finding natural gold as well. So not only is there going to be that half-gram that I bought, there could potentially be gold in the dirt as well because it is unsearched. Let's see. Gold is from places. Different sizes that can be pickers, flakes to fines. And BlackMass Paydirt is fun and exciting bag to pan with the family or by yourself. Let's set sail to a golden paradise with BlackMass Paydirt. Alright. Now, this bag will set you back about $48 as of right now. Taxman's probably going to take his pinch, but the shipping is free. So, $48 is what you're going to pay for it, and gets it out to you pretty quick. So there you go. We're going to sift this out, shake it all about. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and give me that thumbs up. And then we can shake this out and find us some gold. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's bust this baby open. There we go. Kind of tough. We got some kind of dusty brown dirt. There we go. Now we can see what we're looking at. Some kind of dusty dirt in there. Definitely see some rounded river rocks, pebbles, sands of all sizes. Not a whole lot of it, but there are some bigger pieces in here, so we will run it through the 1/4 inch. And then all the other ones. So let's go grab those classifiers. We're going to speed things up so we don't all fall asleep, but we'll be right back when we got this all shaken out. Alright, welcome back. We got the dirt all sifted out, split up, and we are ready to find out what we got. So, in the above 1/4 inch, Not a whole lot, just a few pebbles right there. Not seeing any big gold in there. So we're just going to set that to the side. Next down, we got our plus 10. So bear in mind, this is not a whole lot of material. He says in the description about 3/4 of a pound. The bag was fairly full, but it is a little bit of a smaller bag. So I would agree maybe about 3/4 of a pound. But what that means is there's just not a lot of dirt. So this would be a really quick one to pan or sluice through. The 10 mesh pretty much just barely fills up that bottom ring on the pan. 20 mesh, it's pretty much the same deal. There we go. Got to work at it to get the whole ring filled up. As far as heavies go, just a couple little pebbles were a little bit heavy magnetic. Plus 40, I got them mixed up. This one's the plus 40, not the minus. Same deal, maybe a little bit more material in here, but it just barely goes up to the top of that bottom ring in the pan. As far as magnetics go, just very, very little. And then in the minus 40, the powdery dirt, we probably got the most material here. In the sands, the soft sands. And we should probably see a little bit more magnetics here. And we do. There's actually a fair amount of magnetics down here in the sub 40. So surprisingly, a lot more magnetics down here than in the rest of the dirt. So I'm guessing maybe he added it to it. Because yeah, that's definitely a lot more than we were seeing in the rest. I mean, it could just be this is where all the magnetic stuff wound up in this scoop, but there you go. Alright, well, we're going to get this dirt all wet, fire up that sluice, and get that gold. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We got this dirt all wetted up and ready to roll. Let's just fire up the sluice. Grab our dirt. Now I'm going to start off with the 10, work my way down. It's going to go really quick because there's not a whole lot of dirt to play with here. Alright, so that's that. Let's shut her down. Let's go see what we got. Alright. Well, I'm definitely seeing lots of gold, lots of fines. Lots of fines all in those black sands. Not much, if anything, made it past the red zone. Just a lot of black sands. There's probably a little bit of gold underneath those sands there. But most of the gold, as you can see, is going to be up here in the red zone. There's your gold, baby. So let's get this cleaned up. Dry it up, weigh it out, and I'll tell you what it's all about. There you go. There's your gold, baby. Lots of nice fines. And then smaller and medium flakes. Man, that was a nice challenge. Let's go dry this up and weigh it out. Alright, welcome back. We got this gold all dried up. Miner Bob is hanging by, ready to see what we found. BlackMass Paydirt's half-gram guaranteed. Let's fire this scale up. Hello. And alright, we're ready to go. Alright. Well, today, is it a curse? Is it a blessing? I don't know. But today we found ourselves 0.666 grams of gold. Lock it in. Well, alright. Not too bad. Half gram is what was guaranteed. 0.666 is what we found. Not too bad at all. Well, I'm going to take a couple pictures of this, and we'll be right back with my final words and ROI.
Alright, how about that? BlackMass Paydirts. Half gram guaranteed bag. Not too shabby. First off, as always, let's talk about the dirt. The dirt was rather easy. Obviously, there's not a lot to go through there. 3/4 of a pound, give or take. I would have liked to see a little bit more material. I mean, if it's unsearched, the more you get, the more chance there's going to be more gold. So, considering how nice this wound up being, and we'll get to that in just a minute, I would have loved to see a little bit more dirt. But no real complaints there because there was a minimum guarantee to be expected. The dirt was all really easy to go through, pretty even spread throughout the classifications, and I did see gold through most of those classifications. I didn't really see anything in the +10, but the +20 I started seeing little flakes, and at the end of the sub 40 and sub 40, I definitely saw gold flakes in there as well. But like I say, there wasn't a whole lot of material, so probably would have been better just not to classify it. Might have made it easier to go through because then I could have actually scooped it. But overall, easy enough. A beginner could get with this. Anybody who's just looking for a good time could definitely go through this. It'll go quick because, again, there's not a lot, but you'll absolutely see some gold there at the end. Now, let's talk about that gold. What we wound up finding was 0.666 grams of gold. Give or take, there was still a little bit of black sand in there, and I moved that out. So it's probably a little bit under that. But either way, over 1/10 of a gram more than we were expecting. 0.5, a half gram is what we were guaranteed. 0.666 is what we wound up getting. So overall, definitely happy with that. The spread was really good throughout the gold. There was a lot of fine gold to have me chasing it. So even though there wasn't a lot of material, the fine gold will have you working the end of that material really, really well. And give you a little bit of a challenge to get that gold out of there. So, I definitely had a good time. The gold was good, little flakes, itty bitty flour, and little smaller, bigger small flakes as well. They're all small flakes, but, different sizes. Either way, let's go ahead and put up the little thing right here. We paid $48 for the bag. The shipping was free, so that cost something too. But overall, 48 bucks is what came out of the pocket. What we wound up finding is 0.666 grams of gold, which has a today value of $35.48, and that's going to get us a high 73.9, 74% ROI. which is not bad at all. Definitely can get behind that. I had a good time going through the dirt. Again, I wish there was a little bit more material just to stretch the experience out. But overall, the return was good, and the time that I had was good as well. It's a nice little challenge at the end, but not so much that it's going to make you pull your hair out. But you'll definitely have to earn those little itty bitty fine flakes of gold because they are mixed in with a little bit of heavy black sand material that is non-magnetic or very low magnetic. But either way, had a good time going through it. I think you should probably go check one out yourself. Your mileage may vary. Again, these are Halfgram guaranteed, and the rest is unsearched pay dirt. So you could get one like this, you can get one like that, but a Halfgram is what you're guaranteed, so be happy with that. Or check it out anyway, because they're pretty decent bags. And Jonathan Friend is a great guy. Took care of me here and got me a good bag of dirt. And thank you. Appreciate that. And I'll leave a link down below to the dirt. So if you want to go check one out, you can go click that link and go find one for yourself. And check around on his site. He's got other stuff on there as well. And if you're not a member of his YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to that as well. If you're not a member of my subscriber base, then go ahead and hit subscribe on this video. Little notification bell next to that. And don't forget to thumbs up the video too if you enjoyed the content. If you didn't, well, whatever, get the fuck out of here. Maybe it's not for you. Or hit thumbs up anyways and then leave. I don't really care. But either which way, I'm glad you stayed this long. And the rest of you who would have stayed anyways, you rock. And I appreciate you hanging out with me here this morning. And there you go. Don't forget to check out BSing in the Shed Monday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific, where we hang out and talk shit and do a little sluicing. And then, of course, don't forget to check out my website, backyardprospecting.com, and go check out the Prospector Shop. I got a couple pay dirts in there, as well as a few tools for you to use when you're at home, in the backyard, in the garage, so you can clean up your pay dirts. Either way, this is Dig Daddy, signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace!